rising costs. Next visual, please. We can do the next one. You have one job, Mario. Quite well in your value. Would you agree? That's not positive. So we'll start with apples. Is there a slide with some apples in there? You'll see there was a tree and there was apples. So we've got some apples here. You've got to actually catch because it hits you. There, that's yours. All right, so we'll start with apples. I just like to do a bit of audience engagement. So, ladies and gentlemen, many people have been hit in the head by apples. They could have gone one of two ways. Hit in the head. Isaac Newton, William Tell, and they became very famous. You've just missed your opportunity. Our South African industry is experiencing, our apple industry is experiencing significant growth, exports to Asia, and also within Africa. Now, depending on which data you use, we are expecting a 7% growth for this year, which is great. Substantial portion of that is because of new markets, the Far East and Asia, and I believe you're also tackling Thailand. Same, but different. It's a bloody long time. The scaling is apparently helped along because of young orchards. I saw some of them driving in, new cultivators, and also some very favorable weather. And this is all in spite of the challenges of logistics, bottlenecks, and of course rising costs. Next visual, please. We can do the next one. You have one job, Mario. My job is to share ideas on what happens next for you. What influences our head for the people in this room? What are the main factors at play for the fruit industry in South Africa? An industry that in general has been family run for a very long time. Decades. In fact, almost from the time farming started in this area, which I believe is the 1760s, even longer than the Kucha Mummy. I hope I'm saying her name correctly. Have you heard of the Kucha Mummy? I had a beautiful picture of her there. You just need to imagine it. So, if she was running a family business, then it was even longer. So, family-run businesses have got pros and cons, but I'm probably preaching to the converted there. Now, a negative trend or challenge is succession. Now, I think you've got about 25 to 30 farms in this area, and I've heard some good news. Some of you are even bringing your children back. You kind of ship them out, they study somewhere. Many of them get brought back, which is wonderful, because that's not the trend elsewhere. Trying to get a younger generation, a future generation, to carry on the industry they know very little about. Some are not even particularly interested. It's heartbreaking. I would then put up my next slide, and I'd have a bunch of teenagers doing teenager things, and I'd then say, if we could get them to farm using TikTok, or get them to identify as a farmer, a trans farmer, farm with an emoji, then our industry would be safe with Gen Z. For now, commercial farmers in South Africa are estimated to be aged between 57 and 62 years old. And the only people I know that age with job security are politicians. So what is happening?